Hey guys, well, a part of our quarantine documentary involves us working from home. We talked about that, my husband and I, in an earlier video. So I wanted to give you kind of a look as to what conditions are like when we're at home and the kids working at home as well. They're in school, of course, so they're doing virtual learning. So it's about, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the morning, maybe closer to 6:30. My day is starting a little bit later because I'm working from home today, which is fantastic. That's the one silver lining. Of course, I miss going into work and seeing all my coworkers and all that stuff, but there is an upside to all of this. So I'm gonna jump in the shower, get my face on, and then take you guys through our day of being at home and how we handle things, and our conference calls and all of that, and also virtual learning. So I'm all ready, just finalizing, doing my little touch-ups. I actually have a meeting in about another couple hours, so this is where I do my prep and get my ideas together and grab some breakfast and get some coffee. And look who's up. Do you have classes today? What you drawing? This is what he does every day. He's up at like the crack of dawn, no matter what time. Tell us what you're drawing. Huh? Toy Story? Yeah, he's a little groggy. I can't wait to see what it looks like. All right, so Daddy's making breakfast. He doesn't think he looks presentable, but he's making pancakes. And so we're pretty much all set. I'm ready to go. It's like, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock. And this is the time where I really start to get everything going and prepare. But somebody's not dressed. And she has a class in an hour. Yeah. So I have a conference call that's at like 9:30. What I usually do is I start getting my ideas together. They usually give us an assignment for the day, but I like to be prepared just to make sure. And what I normally do is work from home. I have my Skype interviews. If there's an interview that I have to go out and get, I will ask for a photographer, and I would usually meet him there. And because of the virus, we drive in separate cars, we get there separately, we work separately while we're there, and they have like one of those extension mics. But today's probably gonna be one of those days where I do everything in-house. But of course, should they change that, I may go outside. It's all about being prepared. So I have a call in about an hour. I'm gonna grab breakfast, grab a cup of coffee, and get ready for the day. So now I'm about to do my conference call, and this little guy, he's doing his virtual learning course, and let's see, we're gonna check in. Oh, he's answering a question, and then she is doing her class. Are you on a call? Mm-hmm. And Dad's downstairs getting ready for his conference call. So as you can see, it's a really busy household. So I'm gonna run because I'm a little behind. All right, so I'm actually here doing a story on grocery store prices going up. My photographer, who I'm waiting on, will be helping me with my stand-up. And I'm pretty much done writing, interviewed some people, and probably gonna be heading back within the next half hour or so and start the editing process. So that's pretty much my day so far. It's been pretty quiet. I try to get it done and over with in as little time as possible. If there's a Skype interview, I'll set that up. But for the most part, this is one of those days where we just go out and get comments from commuters or shoppers and find out what their day is and what they're dealing with. In this case, grocery store prices going up, how they're dealing with that. It's funny because we're out here and I just got word that my story is gonna be airing later. But those of you who understand, who feel me as far as being a brown skinned girl, lighting is important, even though it's so bright outside. So he's setting up the light for me. Isn't he great? Love him. All right, what was your workflow like today?
So today I woke up, made some pancakes, got O'Shea ready for his 9 o'clock class.
You did? Or,
Yeah.
huh? Wait, something's wrong with that.
Who gets the invite?
Wait, but
Yeah.
didn't I help sign him on? Like, I don't know.
Sure, but throughout the day, I'm the one who gets the invites and facilitates when he needs to be in his virtual classes.
Okay, point taken.
So then once he was in class, I came down here and started doing my regular work, which, you know, wasn't too busy today, just a couple of things I had to do in the morning. When he was done at 10 o'clock, we started working on his assigned work that is not done in the virtual class. So we did that for a little while, and then at 11, he had another class. He had his math class at 11. He did that. Then they had lunch, and at 1 he had another class, science class. So that was 1 to 2. Then
And this is all virtual, right?
all virtual, 3 virtual classes today, and then also work outside of the virtual. So he had a spelling test that he had to do on my phone through an app, and he had to do a video about which story was fiction and which was nonfiction that he read. And
Is he logging on by himself like usual, or do you have
for
to?
his virtual classes, he logs on by himself.
Okay, so he logs on by himself. So when do you work? When do you get your work in?
In between him doing work, and basically in between meals and when he's working. And then I sent them outside after his 1 o'clock class.
How long did they stay outside?
Only about 20 minutes.
No, this will stay an hour.
I know, they said there was bugs, and then he came back and he was a mess. His eyes were just a mess. The allergies are bad.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But thankfully, my job has been slow for the last 2 to 3 weeks, so it's just, I have more time to focus on his schoolwork, which seems to be increasing. So he seems to be getting more work. You know, I do have usually 2 to 3 meetings throughout each day, but even that was a little slower today. I only had 1. So it's been all right. It's just balancing his school with my work and meals and stuff like that.
Yeah, just to give you an idea of what we go through. So yeah, he does a lot of the heavy lifting as far as making sure he is on task with everything. You saw our 9-year-old a little earlier. She's like really independent. By the way, doesn't his hair, side note, doesn't his hair look amazing? Hot, right? Love it. Yes, he wants a haircut, but I don't think he needs one, but I will be doing the honors at some point. So stay tuned for that. Anywho, so yeah, that's kind of like how the workflow has been since I had a shoot. He is the go-to person for all things virtual. I mean, I help out with like if there's a special project going on, like if he has a science project, an art project. Our daughter had an essay, so I'll help her with that, craft her essay and make sure everything is good to go. She writes it herself, but we just kind of like to go over, and she does like a little presentation type of thing, which she should be wrapping up and done with. She's saying, don't film me, don't shoot me. Okay, so she doesn't want to be on camera right now, but you saw her a little earlier. So yeah, that's kind of like how the day has been going. Each day kind of varies somewhat depending on our schedules. Sometimes I'm at home the entire day. Sometimes I'm back at the station. Sometimes I'm out in the field conducting interviews and whatnot. So this has just been our new normal so far. And things are going to change again. We're slowly getting back to new normal. And the states have been opening up slowly. And they're going to continue to gradually do so. So we're not going to get back into full swing of things, not for a while. But in the meantime, we're kind of like enjoying the ride. Yeah. All right, so that sums it up, guys. Anastasia had the pleasure of making dinner today.
2 days in a row.
2 days in a row. Yes. And he enjoyed it. Jay enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Daddy enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Thank you guys so much for watching. This is pretty much our day. I mean, it's not that interesting, but pretty simple. Nothing too exciting, but that's how we kind of like it anyway, right?
Yeah.
Are you done for today?
Yeah.
And everybody's pretty much done. We're gonna wind down, and these guys are gonna head to bed.
No.
I try to get them to go to bed early. Well, I have to get to bed early tonight because tomorrow's an early morning for me because I'll be filling in on the morning show. So the ride continues. So guys, if you haven't, please don't forget to subscribe and like. Give this
Thumbs up.
give this video a thumbs up. All right, take care. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.